Hey y'all, so I am stopped at the light. I am headed to Goodwill to do some thrifting. I've been fiending to go thrifting for the past week and a half, probably more, but like really bad the past week, and didn't get to go like I planned or hoped to last week. So while I am still kid free today, I'm gonna go and enjoy myself, see what I can find. I'm looking for like long maxi dresses or skirts that are like colorful and summery and tropical. I really, really love Tabitha's new collection. I've been looking for things like that for the longest, and it's funny because my friend and I were saying that, plus size, they have those types of stuff all the time, but it's like for those with like the regular sizes, it's hard to find. And she was saying it's because the plus size designers are on it. They know like plus size people have had a hard time for years trying to find, flattering things, and so like their designs, their patterns, their outfits are they're on point because they have a mission, right? But it's like the designers who design for like regular sizes, average, smaller sizes, like they've given up. They don't care. And so like what's in style right now, I'm like, it's just not really hitting it for me. So as much as I loved shopping Tab's collection, and I did want to go back and get a couple of pieces, I am also a clearance, thrifting, budget-friendly lover. So I'm gonna pump my brakes. I did what I did. I got my dress, I got my earrings. I'm good for that. Now I'm gonna go and see what I can find, if I can find a couple of items, and see what I can find. So I'll take you along. Okay.
You want to help me with the laundry?
Yes, come help me. Here. Put it in there.
Okay. Ooh, it's cool. It's like it's a vacuum.
Yeah. Okay, let's take it to the trash. Dishes to wash. Meat is thawing for later. I think I might make some shepherd's pie. Just put the laundry in. About to drink and finish up quiet time. So I have in here Pedal, which is a natural beverage. It is made with barley, malted barley, chicory, rye, and nothing else. It tastes like coffee, similar to coffee. It has a smell similar to coffee. Consistency, I added a little bit of, I think that was almond milk. This is what it looks like, kind of like instant coffee. And you serve it the same way. I am highly sensitive to caffeine. So like, I can't even handle decaf for like long periods of time. So I use stuff like this. Pero. Today, the plan is laundry. Our dryer had a burnt wire. We could have had an electrical fire last week overnight because I was drying clothes overnight. And in the morning, I realized it was still not dry. Through the day, tried a couple more times, and like they're not drying. So I had Sam look at it, and he knew what to do. He looked in the back, so I was completely burnt. And so he, I guess, hopped on YouTube and figured out things, got his supplies, ordered the necessary parts, went to Lowe's to get what he could get from there, and then ordered the rest online. And that happened Friday night that he took it down and everything. Yeah. So by Sunday evening, we were back up and running. But today is the first time. It's Tuesday. Today is the first time that I'm actually doing laundry again, which I was glad. I'm like, this is why you stay on top of laundry, because it was a big load, but because it had stayed in the dryer and the washer for so long, it kind of was almost dry by the time we pulled it out. So like there was clothes all over, like on doors, on beds, on iron boards, like on chairs, like clothes all over the place, trying to finish them drying. And by the next day they did all completely, for the most part, all of them completely dried. So it's been interesting. I'm like, see, at least we don't need any fresh clothes, because everything is clean now, and that's why I try to stay on top of my laundry. It sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, training wheels are off. Day 1 of mommy's bike camp. Samson's gonna learn how to ride a bike. Ready? You think you can do this?
I need your help, but I need to.
Hey you guys, so I am in my studio. New pieces behind me. What's going on in here? I have these new paintings. They were one and I just cut them down. I just created a reel for how I did this floater frame. I may insert that in a second, but yeah, so this was one painting and I decided to cut them in two because I felt like it would make a pretty pair, and I believe I was correct. One is a little bit more busy, has a little bit more going on. This one is a little bit more subtle but still has some character. This is like one of my favorite parts, the little gold dots on there and the skull squiggly. Just trying something new. So right now I am preparing to do product photography, which sometimes is, I say 50-50. I like it because you got to get the right angles, especially if it's a bigger piece. Trying to make sure that everything fits great. So I got to get a single shot here of this one, and then a one I don't think that I can. I gotta take the glass off and mimic what this would look like, because the glass leaves a glare no matter what. So I have to get creative on how I'm going to do that. But I shared this in my stories. I found these at Walmart and they have the contraption in the back so you can make them, you can hang it on the wall with these little notches here, or you can take this part and then insert it on the side or on this side to make it stand vertical or horizontal. So, and then you just put the glass on top and then you add these to it. Floating frames can be quite expensive, so I figured I found an affordable option. At least if you don't want to keep it like that when you buy it, you don't have to, but at least I presented you an option, and I'm selling it in the frame, because usually it's not often that artists sell their paperworks in frame, or even their canvas, or I don't sell my canvases framed, but yeah, so at least when you get it, you can put up, and if you want to swap it out for a different frame, you can. I gave you options, but yeah, let me go ahead and set this up so you guys can see. Okay, so I put it together. There is no glass, as you can see. I may just take a photo of it as is so that I can brighten up the areas that I want to, and then take a photo of this separately, and then go in and edit. And yeah, because then I don't want to keep bothering that. So take a picture of these two paintings separately. That's what I have to do. Take a picture of these two separately. Take a picture of this separately. And then when I go to edit my photos, brighten all of this, and then add the edited photo of this in here. It's all going to have to be done digitally, because lighting is not my friend right now. So open up these windows to help brighten it up a bit. And that made a difference. So yeah. And I learned that frame trick from another artist, and I'll insert her name here. Which was like, why didn't I think about that before? I feel like I may have, but not really. So I'm gonna do what she says to do, to take the frame, take a picture of whatever frames you like, take that separately, and then take a picture of your artwork separately, edit them both separately, and then combine them together digitally. And for those of you who are on a budget, or you want something quick, like you're not good at Photoshop, you don't have, what's another one, Adobe Design, you don't have like all these products, Canva. Every image that I do, I edit in Snapseed. That's an app on the phone, and then I put together my mock-ups in Canva. And if you don't know what a mock-up is, it is like making the painting look like it's in something, like in a living room or in a bathroom, or you have your art, like you can just basically, you're just having like a pre-made photo, and then taking your artwork and adding it into there. Why is that so difficult for me to say? So this is the part that I'm like, it would be great to have an assistant to be able to do that, a studio assistant to do that, so that I could just focus on creating the artwork. I saw a post, I think it was today or yesterday, where the artist was like, people always say, should I become a full-time artist? The question really should be, do you want to become a business owner? Because when you are a full-time artist, you are more times than not, like you have to think about not just creating the work, but then there is marketing, there is selling, there's taxes involved, there's shipping involved, there is taking product photography, social media, you have a website. There's just so much that goes into it, and sometimes that can really stall your creative process, because you've got all these other things that you have to think about. But I mean, it is what it is. It's the name of the game. And eventually, when I'm super famous or whatever, more successful, than I can afford to hire somebody. I know people keep saying like you should get, an intern, but I do everything in my home, so I don't really feel too comfortable bringing in somebody that I don't know into my home, especially like we still have a pandemic going on. So I don't know. I just have to make do with what I got until another better option comes up for me. But yeah, that's what I'm up to today. So I'm gonna be taking photos of that, try to pop them up on the website. I also need to update my email list and let them know that I have a sale going on and that I've got this new painting on there. I don't even think that I emailed them about that one. So yeah, lots to do today, but that's a wrap. All right, so this is the tea all done. It's a big batch. I'm about to drink some this morning. It is an acquired taste, but once you get used to it, it's good. Like, I don't mind it at all. So I just stirred it up. Usually I shake it, but this is so much. I don't want all the bubbles. I'm just stirring it up, anything that may have settled at the bottom. There we go. I need to get a picture. I'm like, I don't know why I never thought about it before, but I definitely need to get a picture for this so it's easier to pour. But yeah, I'm gonna warm this up and then add some honey and then I'm good to go. Good. So you guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. We've done a lot together this week. We have done a lot together, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Today is Thursday, but I'm going to go ahead and end it. Before I leave, I want to leave you with a thought that came to my mind as I'm helping my son ride his bike. Today is day 3 that we did, and he's getting better and better, stronger at, like, the biggest thing is just keeping balance, keeping things centered. And so, you know, you go to the side, get back to the middle, pull your body out, pull back, get in the middle. And he keeps saying, even though he is getting better, he keeps saying, but I want my training wheels. I just want my training wheels. I can go faster with my training wheels. And every time he says that, this whole process, the lesson that I was feeling from that is there are so many times we are so comfortable with having our training wheels. Having people who are supporting us, having people who are helping us, having people who are guiding us. And there's so many external training wheels and comfort blankets that we have that we feel like we can go so much further if we have all of these things. But in reality, we can only go so far and we can only go so fast. And when it's just you and your bike, no training wheels, just you and God, no external validation, no external support, no external guidance, like this is what you do, no external people all in your ear telling you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. When you're just focused, looking forward, and you're with you and your God, you can go so much further and so much faster, and you can do so many more cool things. Like, you cannot do a wheelie with training wheels. Have you ever seen anybody on a tricycle do a wheelie? No. And it's just like, man, I don't think I will ever forget that. At least not soon. That I don't need my training wheels when it's just me and God, and I just keep my eye on where I'm going, and I just make sure to tune back in. And if I'm leaning to the side, if I remember, like, if I feel myself leaning, just get back centered, focus on where I'm going, and remember that I've got God. God is guiding me. God is driving me. Like, he can only take us as far as we pedal. He can only take us as fast as we pedal. And if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, let me know in the comments. I'll try to break it down even more. But I am just so grateful for just that realization that I don't have to keep my training wheels. Training wheels it's comfortable. You feel safe. You have your safety net. And I can do all kinds of things. But really, there's nothing better than just riding you and God. You and God. So whoever that's for, I hope you get it. I hope you receive it. And yeah. That's it. So thank you again so much for watching. Let me know what was your favorite part in the comments, or what you want to see more of, so I can know what to include in the next vlog. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I never say this. I always forget to say that. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I am not sure if the next video will be a vlog or a sit down. I really want to get back into the podcast. And I will be doing video podcasts. So I will be recording them and uploading them here on YouTube, but you'll also be able to watch and listen on Spotify and listen on all the other platforms like Apple and the others. I can't think of any others right now, Google Play and the likes. So again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be blessed and have a great one. Bye.